I want to say I appreciate the conversations that our board members have initiated about assessment, accountability, and funding. I know that's on everybody's mind, especially as we get into the second semester. We're a district that holds the distinct honor of calling ourselves a Florida Governor Sterling Award winner. This is marked by, among other things, exemplary leadership and processes with clear approaches that are fully deployed and improved upon to make the organization stronger. When Sterling examiners evaluate the processes of an applicant organization to award a GSA, one thing that they look for is a cycle of learning within the organization. So I want to ask the school board to consider at some time whether or not they've really demonstrated a cycle of learning in terms of collecting feedback from their stakeholders, parents in the community, and change their processes based on the feedback that they've collected. As a role model educational district, it's incumbent upon you all as senior leaders in the district to make improvements based on the listening that you've gathered from your stakeholders. That being said, your stakeholders are speaking loudly. We are on social media, we're in the car loops, and we're at PTA. We're in leadership meetings, we're on the soccer field, we're in dance classes. We are everywhere that children are, and we are all saying the same thing. Excessive assessment is outrageous. So it's encouraging when we see flyers like this that says that the district doesn't support high-stakes testing. And it's encouraging when we see campaign signs that also says that the district does not support high-stakes testing. But it's disingenuous and it's discouraging when we get letters like this that send a different message. It's disingenuous at best to tell us that we're fighting in the same battle against high-stakes and excessive punitive testing, and tell us that we're fighting this battle together and then create roadblocks that make it more difficult for us to do the right thing as parents for our children. So I'm thinking that maybe as parents, we haven't really been clear in what our message is and what we think is best for our kids. So I thought maybe I would try, definitely not to speak for the masses, but certainly to speak for my little ones. What I am not asking for is for the district to opt out of high-stakes testing. We've already seen how that's gone. So we don't want to do that. We're also not asking for permission to opt out because we don't need that. And also because those of us who have already made the resolve to opt out, we know that we can do it, and we're not opting out, we're refusing. What we're simply asking for is respectfully requesting for the district to either create a policy that will make it easier and less punitive, especially for our littlest learners, to not have to defy their teachers, or to do nothing at all, so that we can then go about educating other parents on how they can exercise their parental rights without feeling bullied by letters that imply that they have to sit and stare and refuse the directives of their teachers. So either create a policy that's helpful and beneficial to parents that are going to refuse, or simply honor the words of flyers and campaign signs and do nothing.
I'm sorry.